Hey guys, this is Matthew, and today we're just going to quickly take a look at how to create, um, just a small little application with Mapbox integrated. So this is just going to be a very, very simple application, and yeah, so let's get started. So I'm just going to be using Visual Studio Code, and also I'm just going to be using the Chrome browser to obviously just render the application from there. So this is just going to simply be an index.html page integrated with Bootstrap. So okay, quickly I'm just going to go and open folder. So here open folder, and I'm just going to actually otherwise just go to my desktop, and under my projects, um, project, yes, fine. I'm just gonna create a new one. Let me just say a map with Mapbox. Okay, so I'm just creating a new folder here, and I'm just going to go ahead and open it. Okay, so it's just gonna take a little while, but yeah, here we go. So just inside just the main folder, I'm just going to create the index.html page. Okay. So after create the index.html page, I'm just going to also just try to because we need to render this page. So there is an extension, however, that I downloaded called um, it's under live server. Yeah, there we go, live server. Okay, so if you just immediately just install this extension, at least if you're using VS Code, it's just gonna be easier to just render any HTML file that you're gonna create. So you can just go ahead and install that. If not, you can just easily go to the folder and just open this index.html page. So since I've got the extension installed, I'm just going to quickly go ahead and just say go live. And so it's just going to open up a new window on this port, like you just see here directly on the right hand side. So now I just need to also just do something. So first of all, I just need to have the boilerplate up and running. So just exclamation mark, and then you can just press enter, and you're just gonna change the title to Mapbox. Okay, map, or yeah, let's just say map with Mapbox. And like I said, we just need to add a little bit of Bootstrap, just to just to help out with the application, so that it just looks a little better. So just going to quickly go ahead to Bootstrap. So let's just say Bootstrap 5. Okay, get started. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so getting started. So we just need to add like the CSS and the JavaScript bundle to just quickly get started here with Bootstrap. So I'm just going to copy this, and I'm just going to paste it. Um, this is a third-party styles. Third-party styles. Okay. And I'm just going to paste that underneath, and obviously this is going to be in the header, and okay, and I'm just going to also just quickly go ahead and copy up the bundle, okay, this JS bundle here, and then we're just gonna copy that, and okay. And there we go. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead again and just say these are going to be third party styles. No, sorry, this is script, third party script. Okay, third third party. Okay, so as soon as we quickly have this, and we can just go ahead and just quickly test to see if this actually worked. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just create, let's just say, a header. Okay, and this header element, I just want it to have, I'm just going to include a class here quickly, and then just say background. I'm going to include a background, let's just say dark, and I'm just going to have a padding of, let's just say 2, just to quickly see if it actually rendered. So immediately after you save, it should show on your yes, it should reload on its own, but I think it's just going to keep on doing that from here now. Okay, so in here I'm just going to just include just a heading. So I'm just going to say heading 1. Okay, and I'm just going to say mapbox. Okay, and I'm going to save that. Okay, and obviously I just need to change the class here to make it text. I'm gonna have light text. Okay, light, and then save that. Perfect, cool. So next I'm just gonna have to add a main tag, and I'm also just going to include a footer tag. Okay, so inside the footer, okay, and I also just need to maybe just place this heading inside a container, just so that it's just not too tied up to the edges. Okay, so just we can just have a little bit of space there, and same thing I'm just going to do here on the footer. Just include a class. The background, I'm just gonna make it dark again, and the padding, maybe just make it 5 pixels. Okay, and then inside here again we just need a container. So container, okay, like that, and I'm just going to maybe include just a paragraph, and we're gonna make it a text light again. Text light, and then and we're just gonna have to text align center. So all these are just bootstrap styles, and here we're just gonna have to say copyright, right? Copy copyright reserved. Okay, and just maybe designed by you know what, you can include let me just include a mail. So mail to, then I'm just going to include my email here. So it's just Matthew Arungwe at gmail.com, and also I'm just going to include my name, Matthew Arungwe. Okay, so just designed, developed, designed and developed. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what I'm just quickly going to try to do here is I just need to add an ID to this footer, because I just need it to be a footer. So what I'm just going to quickly do is just save that, and here quickly create a new file. Styles.css, and styles.css. Perfect. And then I'm just going to quickly link this in here. Okay, we're just gonna link it using a link tag. So obviously I'm just going to just write a comment here. This is not third party anymore. Those are now custom styles. Okay, and then quickly custom styles. Then I'm just going to say link. and obviously just need to add some CSS. So I'm just gonna say style CSS. There we go, and I'm gonna save that. So just opening it in my style CSS, I just want to select that footer. So of which it has an ID, so I'm just going to select that footer, and then what I'm just going to say is um, let's just say position. Okay, so what we're just gonna quickly just try to do here is we need to select that footer ID and we need to add a position of absolute. Okay, so after adding a position of absolute, we're just gonna quickly also just mention that this is gonna be obviously at the bottom, and we're gonna have that at 0. And also, let's just quickly save that. And okay, you see it appears a little crooked at the bottom, so we're just gonna have to just let's take the width. I'm just gonna say vertical width, and then I'm gonna quickly save that. Perfect. And something is wrong here with the text. It's not here, so I think it must be here somewhere. I think it must be this wrong CSS class that I used. Should be text center. Perfect. Okay. So right now we're just trying to just get our just get our HTML file ready. And quickly here I'm just gonna add a comment. Just say footer. So comments are just really important. It just helps to just clean up your code. And here I'm just gonna say main. Okay. So so let's get started. So now next what we just need to do is we need to now integrate the Mapbox the Mapbox feature. And so here what I'm just quickly going to do is we're just going to head quickly to to Mapbox Mapbox Mapbox.com. So what you're just gonna have to do is you just need to just create an account for yourself. I think I already have one, and yeah, I already have one. So I'm just quickly going to just log in. I just take a little bit of time here, but okay. Let's just see. Okay, go to account. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Okay, so there we are. So this is, they're going to offer you like a public token key, and we are not going to be using that. Are we? Yes, we do need one. So this is mine. You guys, you might just need to just create your own or use your own, copy and paste your own. Okay, and then quickly here, I'm just going to go under integrate. So I just need to integrate this Mapbox into my application, and obviously we're dealing with web, so I'm just gonna be using JS. And you know what? For this video, we just don't need the bundler, so we're just going to just use the CDN. So it's just going to help us and just tell us what we need to do, obviously, to get started. In this case, we're gonna need to copy down the styles. So there is a styles, and I'm just going to put it under custom styles. Okay, custom styles, and then I'm gonna go ahead and copy up the scripts as well. And I'm just going to copy the scripts and edit underneath the, the bootstrap scripts here. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, and I'm just going to quickly save that. Okay, obviously there are not going to be any changes yet. Okay, so let's just quickly, I'm going to leave the bootstrap tab open. Then we're just going to say next. So we're going to need to add this bit of code here into our index.html file. So I'm just going to copy the script, and I'm just going to go underneath the CDN. Okay, and I'm just gonna control V. Okay, so it's going to obviously bring in your access token. Please guys, just use the access token that they've provided with you there, and it's going to do the rest for you. Like obviously the container, and the container is going to be map, which is this map here. That's the one that we're going to have to use in our ID. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go back into our index.html file. We're gonna need to find somewhere where we actually need to integrate this map. So first of all, I just need to create a container. Okay, so container, and after creating this container, now we just need a div with this ID. Okay, with this ID, so I'm just gonna go ahead div, and right, div, and I'm gonna just try to include this ID map and see if it works. Perfect. Okay, so this map ID is the same one as the container one down here. So after that, then I think it should be ready to work now, right? Yeah, it should be ready to work. I'm just gonna quickly save this, and we're just gonna go back to our map and just see what happened, and if it was actually able to integrate this. I'm sure it might not show now, because we might need to make a few changes. So let me just quickly see here what changes we need to make. So first of all, we need to obviously have some kind of, some kind of height, um, and some kind of width for our map. So we're just gonna quickly go ahead to our map, and I'm just gonna include this hash map map, and there we go. So we're just gonna have to width is gonna be fine. I'm just gonna have to say it's gonna be 100%, at least so that it takes the width of the container. However, height, we can just use a height for now of maybe 500 pixels. 500 pixels, and I'm just going to add a border radius of 10 pixels, and I'm also going to just include a border so you can just see if it actually did render. So I'm just gonna make it solid and color, let's just say orange, and I'm gonna save that. Perfect. Okay, so now you can guys now just see that the map finally rendered. Okay, it's not just viewed, obviously not because of the styles, but the styles did just give it enough space to for it to just render. So okay, just gonna quickly go back again and just see what I might have missed here. Obviously we don't need this gap, so I'm just gonna delete that and save it. Okay, and perfect. Now you can just see that it is actually taking up the space. But also I just need to quickly go ahead and see if the container here, if we can try to use a padding. No, let me put the padding on the main. Okay, so I'm just going to add a padding here, so class padding of, let's just say 5, at least so I can just create a little bit of distance in no, okay, so let me just say padding top. Okay, padding top, and I'm just going to make it 2 pixels, so at least you can just okay, cool, better now, awesome. Okay, so when we just increase our the size of our application, is obviously just going to be taking up that 100% feature. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly just okay, so I'm just going to quickly remove the style, the border, actually just the border. I'm just gonna remove that border, save, and I think we also might just need to integrate like a little bit of like a zoom. So I'm just gonna see zoom and what's this now? We just need to zoom, and we also need a center. Just a center is just simply going to be it's just going to be the location that you want to present it, and obviously the zoom is just going to be the initial zoom that the application is going to open up. And okay, so for our center, we're going to need to include the the longitude. So it's just going to be the longitude and the latitude. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly go here, and I'm just gonna say Johannesburg, Johannesburg, Johannesburg. So guys, I'm in South Africa, so I'm just going to take the Johannesburg longitude and latitude. Okay, so perfect. There we go. So I'm just gonna take that copy, and I'm just gonna paste it there. Control V. Okay, and I'm just going to take that. I'm just going to copy that, and I'm just going to paste it here. Okay. So at least when it just starts, when the application just starts off, it should show your work. Perfect. There we go. Okay guys, so this was just an introductory video to Mapbox. If you want to find out more about so next, they're just going to tell you like congratulations, you have created your blah blah blah, and so there's so much more features. You guys can go in ahead and just deep dive, but I really appreciate you guys taking the time. So thank you so much. And I don't know if I need to deploy this application with you guys. So what I can actually do is, you know what, let's do it. Okay, so we're just gonna quickly deploy this. I'm just gonna put it to my GitHub account. Okay, and then after that I need to Netlify. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly host it on Netlify rather. And please guys, this video is not sponsored by any of these companies. It's just that I just really love using Netlify and using GitHub. So I'm just going to say Mapbox, Mapbox, right? Okay, cool. So I'm just for the description, I'm just gonna say creating a map using HTML, CSS, and the Mapbox API. Okay, and I'm just going to quickly just edit me file. Now I'm just going to save that. Okay, so just back into my application. I'm just going to quickly open the terminal. Okay, and I'm just going to initialize. I'm just quickly going to initialize my application. So get a net. So with get. So get a net, and obviously I just now need to okay, get add, right, and okay, get commit. I'm just going to say initial commit. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm just going to quickly just add copy. Just going to copy this, and just usually use shift insert just to paste that in, and I'm just going to say enter. So we've just added our remote, and I'm just going to quickly just say get push origin, so the name of the remote and the name of the branch that I just need to push, in my case master. Okay, so it might just take a little while, but then it's just going to okay, there we go. I think it should be uploaded now to my GitHub. Mapbox. Perfect. There we go. And so I'm just going to quickly go to my Netlify, and I'm just going to sign in. Sign in. I actually use Netlify quite a lot. It's really nice. So we're just gonna sign in there, and after signing in, then I just need to actually deploy this. So just let's just say a new site from Git, right? Yes. Also a new site from GitHub, and it's just going to authorize. Check that if I'm authorized, and of which I am. And then now I just need to look for the repository um, map. Okay, come on, there we go, perfect. And okay, obviously the branch we used, it was the master branch, and I'm just quickly going to and say deploy. Okay, since it's just two files in this folder, shouldn't take too long. There we go. We actually have got a URL now, so I'm just gonna open that and see if it actually loaded. So um, perfect, perfect. There we go. It actually loaded on Netlify. So thank you guys for joining in. Today we're just talking about how to create an application simply using HTML, CSS, maybe a little bit of Bootstrap, and just integrating the Mapbox API. Thank you. Cheers, guys.